Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. This place is living up to its reputation as one of the noisiest corners of the footballing world. No decibels spared in this collective chorus. And that gets things running. Vinicius Junior. Oh, he's through the middle. Mbappe gets flagged offside. That'll be a throw-in. And he thumps it clear. Well, they've got it again. Floated up and over. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. Now he's off and running. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. No, that's been intercepted. And he can clear it away. It's gone for a throw-in. Well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Danger averted for now. Just eases him off the ball. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal? Well, Peter, just the goalkeeper. Chance! Rodri. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
Osimhen unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Quarter of an hour played. Can he get onto this? He's picked his way through. Well, it's a look of bewilderment. His touch deserted him at the key moment.
Pity that, because it had a decent chance of progressing.
Tchouaméni kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Bellingham. Valverde did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Oh, he's in! So in with a header! Harmlessly behind.
OK, it's come to nothing, but it's a warning of further threat on the break. That's just playing it safe and simple.
Vinicius Junior cuts it out. Still goalless at the moment. Rodri. Amiel looking to get their possession game going here.
Yeah, it can be very stylish and expansive to watch if they get it to the standard we know they can. But what's key is the number of ballers in the team. As long as they don't lose the purpose, if they keep the purpose and the urgency, all will be well.
getting on for a third of the way through the game. Osimhen. Caught offside that time. Koulibaly spots it and intercepts. Well, that is one way to stop him. Bellingham, good spot, he's seen the run. Skims one in. And that has been cleared. Delicate ball, and it needs to be. It's a goal kick. Ødegaard. Ødegaard will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Koundé promptly onto that, and that is that. Aims beyond the defence, and the flag has stayed down. Mbappe showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Valverde. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking.
That's going in strongly.
Nice bit of skill, and he's away. Now it's Mbappe. Vinicius Junior. Oh, that's nice. Ødegaard did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Vinicius Junior.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Amiens have it back and can go again. Now it's Sorloth. Ødegaard. Now it's Sané. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. And the half-time whistle goes. Well, there it is, half-time. Not a bad watch by any means. And the efforts of both sides have been good, but neither have been able to penetrate. And so we reach the break, and the game remains goals. Where do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Well, they've never really been threatened in the first half. I think it's been a magnificent team effort. The work rate has been superb. Very, very organised.
An intriguing half, lacking only in goals. The score 0-0. And the second half gets underway.
Well, I can imagine both managers have been in the ears of the players. They want more. Let's hope the game comes to life sooner rather than later.
Valverde. That's been cut out, well played. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Mbappe. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Bops him off it and wins back the ball. Sané, and he's running through. Oh, well played, well played. Stood up well to him there. And he's straight offside.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
What a throw in. Chance for the header! Really well taken goal. He won't get many simpler than that, but he's certainly not complaining.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right time. We've just seen the perfect example.
So the first goal of the game.
Oh, half-time has been a blessing for this team. You know, what a great start to the second half.
And that's another good win of the ball. Cleared without complication.
That's just playing it safe and simple. That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
Rodri, the man with the tools to make a difference here. Rafael Leao. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Amiel needed that. They really needed it.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Sané. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. He's felt that, hasn't he? Well, there was an element of promise insofar as they kept the ball well, but they did very little with it. And he welcomes it in. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside.
Sostituzione di giocatori. Numero 13.
So, time for changes
17,
on both sides, actually.
Numero 18. Numero 15. Lasciano il campo per il numero 9. Il numero
Spread
11.
neatly.
Il
Timber
numero 20.
kept his eye on it,
Il numero
and he's
7.
there.
Il numero 8.
And that has been
Attenzione,
clubbed
un
away.
cambio.
So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, while the temptation's always there, Peter, I think it would be ill-advised of them to try settle for what they've got.
Andrich kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. A lot of space ahead of him. Shot could be on. Oh, now this is interesting, and the referee has pointed to the spot. And that is a huge moment in the context of the game. So this to restore parity. A formality, we're level. A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
You know, he would have been embarrassed had the keeper held his position then.
Amiel grabbed the equaliser, and we're all square.
Well, that goal just serves to give them the momentum and psychological edge now at this stage, but for me, they've got to chase a winner. Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Bit of a communication breakdown there, it seems. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. And now they can clear their lines. Played out to the right. Amiel do have a chance to counter here. Couldn't quite squeeze that one through. Timber spots it and intercepts. Now it's Son Heung-min. Ruben Dias gets it away. Chouameni.
You wonder if that's it now, but there may be one more opportunity, Peter, for a late steal here.
They get a throw in. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Mbappe does really well to win the ball there. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Confirmation that there will be 4 minutes stoppage time. He could be in here. And he's quick to get it clear again. No, that's been intercepted. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Hits one! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Decent hit! It's loose now and they want to get it back. And with that, the final whistle. A good watch, a really good watch. Both sides toiling to try and outthink, outsmart each other. But it wasn't to be, and they're all square. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Well, neither side could get over the line here. Perhaps one team might be happier, but at the final reckoning, it's honours even. And
welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. And this place is living up to its reputation as one of the noisiest corners of the footballing world. No decibels spared in this collective chorus. And that gets things running. And that's put paid to a promising move. Salah. Amiel finding their passes. He's gone forward. Rafael Leao. Picked out brilliantly. Shapes to shoot! He's scored!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate, on heels rather than toes. Well, you've always got to have players that are willing to make the runs, and when you keep plugging away, that will happen.
Amiel finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Bellingham. Steered out wide, but he won't reach that one. It's out of play for a goal kick. Oh, he's bustling through here. Eder Militao gets good distance on it. In the end, they found themselves penned in, nowhere to go. And claimed it back swiftly. And he's quick to get it clear again. He has found the way through. Pass somewhat off target. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Yeah, the idea was right. The delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on.
A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. And here's the chance to counter. Couldn't quite squeeze that one through. That's really well manoeuvred. That's been cut out, well played. And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. They're back in possession and ready to go again. Rafael Leao. And he was quick to react. Ødegaard was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Mbappe, and they can counter here. Oh, played through for the wide man, Vinicius Junior. And he's there to belt it away. And smartly reclaimed. Oh, this looks sharp. Now it's Bellingham.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Vinicius Junior. Neither of these two want to come off second best. And that should get the job done. And he's cleared it out of harm's way.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks. We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
And it just, I suppose, Jim, denies the others time and space.
Well, I would call it blanket suffocation. Every single player is committed to the press, and there's simply no way out.
Timber is there, and he can get that clear. Timber is there to clear. And that's another good win of the ball. That pass has been well intercepted. Defending of the desperate variety. Ball's out, it'll be a throw-in again. He can get that clear. Out again for a throw-in. He's a sharp little ball here. Koulibaly gets it clear. Mbappe. Caught offside that time. He's made sure that's not getting through. Petrauda getting this one clear. Mohamed Salah with the clearance. Played out wide. Back into the middle. And that's an errant pass. And they've got rid. And he's only too happy to take that back. And there's the end of the first half. Steady, solid, and for now, where they want to be. Just one goal, and they have it. Good effort from both sides, but at half-time, it is 1-0. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Peter, this is far from a lost cause. Yes, they've been hit once by a pacey opposition, but they've asserted more control and look capable.
Leading 1-0 at the break.
Changement. Le numéro 18. Pour le remplacer, le numéro 19.
So off we go once more.
Well, if you're ahead, it's a good time to start moving the ball quicker, Peter. Entice your opponents out. See if you can open them up a bit.
And the shot! Oh, taken with style. They are right back in business.
Well, it certainly livened things up a bit, and that next goal now is absolutely crucial. Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Yeah, it's a very good contest with two very good sides, and with such great individual talent on show, it could go either way.
Climbs up big! And he's taking no chances there. Vinicius Junior, the specialist in tearing teams apart. And that is out of play. Mbappe. Valverde.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Oh, that's a key interception. Danger averted for now.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
That's going to go a long way. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
Ah, quality deserted them when they really needed it.
It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
That's gone for a throw-in.
Changement.
Nicely aimed pass. Oh no, what has happened here? Koulibaly gets it away. It's gone out for a throw-in. And that has been cleared. Driving. He's had a hit! A wonderful effort, all by himself.
He's the one player you want on the ball running at defences, and that's precisely why.
That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. That's really well cleared. There's the hit! Oh, that was no routine save.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Amiens with the corner, there first. And now a sudden chance to counter. And he's there to retrieve it. Just a quarter of an hour to play. That was good pressing, forced the error to put an end to it before things could get even more threatening. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Oh, perfectly measured that. He's been bundled over, that is a foul. And that's going to be a booking.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
Changement. Le numéro 3.
There is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a
Le
change.
numéro 9.
Yeah, and a heart-and-mouth time for the culprit, who may well regret his transgression.
Le numéro 5.
Haaland, chance for the header! That's headed upfield, punched away, deftly away.
Well, they deserve an awful lot of credit for their commitment to the cause, but it's a goal credit that would be most welcome now.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
The referee has given a corner.
Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
And now they can spring out of defence. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. And now they can clear their lines.
You wonder if that's it now, but there may be one more opportunity, Peter, for a late steal here.
Great hit! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Pedri clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper. Yeah, and the jostling for position has begun. There's hardly any breathing space in that box.
Hendrick is there, and he can get that clear. Can he finish? Oh, yes, it's there! And that has raised the roof! It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Haaland demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? And it's Dembele. Mbappe! And for a moment, time stood. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. What a game, what a show. Both sides robustly going about their business, and that has turned it into quite a spectacle. It's the sort of game after which you feel it's a shame anybody had to lose. Haaland picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise there. Thrilling, nail-biting, perhaps frustrating until the very end, but we do have a winner.
Well, this looked like it had a draw written all over it, Peter, so credit where it's due. They found a way to win it, and they can take great satisfaction.
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. And we have in front of us this gloriously imposing arena. Absolutely perfect for a game of this nature. And that gets things running. He can get that clear. Dealt with nicely by the defence. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
He's the shining light of Asian football in Europe, Peter. Son Heung-min. He likes to receive the ball on that left-hand side and then offer you many options with his direct running or cutting inside or just stretching the fences. A player with a superb work ethic.
I think the opposition defence agree too. He's going to be the sort... Solid! Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
Sorloth deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
Tar clears it away, and that's been won straight back. Croatia do have a chance to counter here. Ødegaard. Shot could be on, and he's straight offside. Solid! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Oh, look, I don't want to sound too dismissive, but from here, that looked the harder thing to do.
Sorloth, Rafael Leao. Could have been dangerous, but it came to nothing. Cleared without complication. Ødegaard. No change to the score, 0-0 it remains.
Might want to be careful there.
In the end, they found themselves penned in, nowhere to go. Here comes another cross. Can he finish? Now, who's going to be first to this? That's going to go a long way. Koundé gets it away. Well, they've got it again. And he's gone looking for safety. And that has been cleared. And they're quick to get it back. And now the hit! That was mighty close. Konate spots it and intercepts. Rudiger is there to clear. So what can they make of this? Ødegaard.
Oh, that's such a good run. More of that, please.
Referee's had a good look and given a corner.
All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Oh, well played, well played. Well, there's the clearance. And now they can spring out of defence. That has been knocked clear. Valverde. Oh, that's well spotted. Now he's off and running. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Now it's Ødegaard. Oh, that's fabulous. Played it again. And he gets rid in a hurry. And here's the chance to counter. Delicate ball, and it needs to be.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Oh, he's done very well to take that back. Mbappe! Oh, well played, well sorted out. Rafael Leao. Valverde.
Ci sarà
Now
un minuto
Ødegaard.
di recupero.
And here's Son Heung-min. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Rudiger with the clearance. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. Well, there it is, half-time. Not a bad watch by any means. And the efforts of both sides have been good, but neither have been able to penetrate. And so we reach the break, and the game remains goalless. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
It's been a pretty abject performance. No efforts at goal. I'm struggling to remember the last time we had that.
So we are still where we were at the beginning. It is 0-0 at the break. So off we go once more.
Well, both sides are eager to get...
Koundé has been caught there, it's a foul. And no surprise, that's a booking. What a throw in. Rudiger is there and he can get that clear. The ball's gone astray. Ødegaard. Rafael Leao. And smartly reclaimed. And he thumps it clear. Oh, he's found support out wide. That's really well cleared. Camavinga. Now that's well seen too. That has been knocked clear. And reclaimed it in a trice. Tar calmly anticipates. Up towards the hour mark and still no goals. He's in plenty of space here. Ødegaard.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
He's having a hit! And the goalkeeper watches it past.
Well, at least that improves their tally when it comes to shots on goal, but they have to start doing a lot better.
Sostituzione di giocatori. Numero 23.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
Numero 18. Numero 22. Numero 15. Lasciano il campo per il numero 9. Il numero 10. Il numero 11.
Face to face with the keeper. Now the finish!
Il numero 7.
That's just playing it safe and simple. Well, yet another interception and a show of anticipation to be commended. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And he's had it nicked away. Good running, strong and purposeful.
That's good play from him.
Dembele looking to get on the end of this. Konate clears it away. Cristiano Ronaldo. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Referee's given a throw.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Cleared without hesitation. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Caught offside that time. He's had a hit! He's scored! Finally, the deadlock is broken!
Well, what a shift in moods here, Peter. That weight's finally off their shoulders, and tails are well and truly up.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, when the going gets tough, etc., they can still turn this round, I think.
Half an hour gone in the second half. And there to retrieve it. Dembele. Tar clears.
There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they? Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Played back in. And he's managed to get rid. That's really well manoeuvred.
There's much frustration as to the lack of a touch to finish that off.
Now it's Haaland! And they've got rid. Szoboszlai. And a header! Harmlessly behind.
Attenzione, una sostituzione.
So here comes a substitution. So the die is cast. It is time for Mr. Crash Bang Wallop.
Well, this certainly makes the game a little more exciting as we near the conclusion. Croatia need to give it everything they have, kitchen sink included.
Back in possession and ready to go
Ci
again.
saranno 3 minuti di
Oh, this
recupero.
looks sharp. He might be in here. It's Dembele! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Dembele really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
It's their second corner of the game. Foyt gets it away. Oh, no question, that's a foul. And he has shown him a yellow card.
Yeah, they look as if they're intent, Peter, on stopping him outside the laws of the game, so the referee is going to have to be very alert here.
And it's hoisted clear. And that is as far as it goes. Well, that was tense. Boy, that was tense. The two sides separated by the game's only goal. Haaland claiming the Man of the Match award, and there is very little room for argument. Your reflections then, Jim?
Yeah, it was a fairly stern test with very little between two teams that scrapped for everything.
Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the